to Cybertopia. Last episode, the gang accompanied Cal to a construction site in the heart of Paradigm City to check out the penthouse studio in Samsara Development's central media building. After some tense moments involving intrusive thoughts and a gigantic crane, the job was randomly called off and the site fully vacated, leaving Zapp, played by Morgan, Constant, played by Jeph, Cyan, played by Aidan, Subject 5, played by Vickey, and Smart, played by Chris, all in an abandoned shell of a top-floor apartment. Basically, all of the building staff leave. They all go back into the elevator and head back down the building, and will leave the site. Just abandon it because the job's been called off. Samsara has this history of kind of half starting a job and then cancelling it so that they can then do something else and get more money out of people to finish off a job that was half finished, or go to a different job, or change a job. And this stuff can go on for months and years in some cases. So for all intents and purposes, this kind of half-finished penthouse studio in the media center of the city is abandoned. And you all have been told, yeah, there's the electrical systems, there's the antennas above you, there's the media centers below you, there's all sorts of things that you could potentially hack into or hijack signals of. Are you all going to go down with the rest of the building crew, or are you gonna just kind of hang out here and try and be like, oh, we'll be down in a minute, sort of thing?
I think Sam will just try and pull everyone aside into some area he's obviously spotted that looks perfect for hiding out in.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anyone has to roll for this because the rest of the crew don't care. They're just going to leave. And if there's other people like hanging behind, they just presume, oh, they'll leave afterwards. It's fine. We don't care about this site anymore because the job is gone. We're not being paid. So, yeah, you now have basically a rooftop apartment. It doesn't have anything in it. It doesn't have any appliances or connections or anything, but there's wiring and there's cables and stuff. And what I'll say is, during this time, they have managed to get the last windows in, so it's at least airtight up here now.
All concrete and steel and glass.
Yeah, basically. Like, if you've ever been to an abandoned office block, this is like a blank floor. There's nothing in it.
Oh, well, it sounds like we're going to need to get a composting toilet and hook a hose up to the water mains. Let's go.
There's probably like a still a hole down to the floor below if we look around, like some ducting that's exposed. But don't worry about toilets. When I was in Borneo, we were just used to piss from the tops of the buildings.
Yeah, you do have roof access. I'll tell you that. You can get onto the roof, like, because some of you already have. So there is roof access.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, this works. I think I can see this working. Do we have any devices? Do we have access to, do we get on like the dark web or something, say, on how do we reach your people?
We just need to kind of have an account, and then we can just go reach out and persuade them.
So I'd say that Smart probably has experience in this sort of area with his hacking background. He can get into networks. He can maybe do stuff potentially surreptitiously on the web, or like access the less monitored parts of the internet.
Yeah, so is it like the entire building is basically this empty shell, or is it just this penthouse floor?
Just this top part, yeah. The rest of the building has other TV networks and tech companies that are renting floors for the network connections and stuff, because this building does have like the big antennas on the top, which are transmitting signals and things around the city and potentially the globe. Maybe there's like a satellite dish up there as well. So yeah, there's lots of network connections in this building.
So presumably there's access between the roof, our floor, and the floor underneath, right? We electricity conduits and all that will still be on this floor, so that we can use it.
Yeah, it's not been set up with anything. It's just there are those possibilities, and there is wiring that you could connect stuff to if you have stuff to connect to wiring and whatnot.
If somebody plants the suggestion in Smart's mind to do some hacking and security breaking and seeing what deliveries maybe are coming in that we can redirect to this floor, and Smart could do that.
Oh, okay, to get yourself some equipment brought in.
That's good. I like that.
But again, it's not a really it's a good thought, but it's not a Smart cool man thought.
Well, we can say that like between the five of you, you have these conversations, and this sort of stuff comes up of like, okay, we've got a space, but we've got nothing in it, so let's fill it with
Yeah.
stuff. Smart, you're our man. So let's have that kind of hacking, security breaking role to see what you can redirect.
All right. So security breaking, hacking hat, hacking gloves.
Can I was going to offer an assist that essentially Sayan can at night slip down and hunt for anyone's passwords just lying around.
Oh yeah, okay. What I'll say is, if you want to do this right now, the hacking stuff, you can do it right now. It's during the day, but if you want to do another one later on, you could stay overnight and try that sort of thing later. But let's just go with the smart roll right now.
Okay. I rolled 7 on the die and I was adding 3, so it is just a 10.
Okay. So I think what we'll say for now is that you managed to get some rudimentary stuff. What is the basics that you would want to kit out this place with? Like, we're not talking high-tech stuff, but like if you want to get some basic appliances or something sent here.
A kettle and bags of tea.
You can definitely get a kettle.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we need some kind of computer, even if just a real super basic one.
Do you want any furniture?
No? Why do we need furniture?
We can just stack the place up with like bunk beds.
Yeah, are you gonna live here? Is this gonna be like a full-on hideout, or is it just gonna be your tech center?
I mean, we're like squatting now, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
So Sayan will be trying to convince everyone that you don't need anything. You don't need any big fancy furniture to live comfortably in the wild.
Yeah.
Sion's claimed the corner. And it's like done that thing where you like pee in the corner. You're like, this is what's mine.
Oh.
Zapp's gone into like the master bedroom and said, right, this is my room.
The master bedroom, literally just being 4 panels.
Yeah.
It's the biggest room.
So do we keep it just the 5 of us, or do we seek out the rest of the group and like do we work out with it? Is this going in the direction that I think we're going in, where we're just gonna form an organization or something?
Well, we should definitely find Julie and Frankie, because they won't come back to find us. We'll leave a message at the gym. I'm sure they'll be able to go looking for us there.
Incidentally, at this exact moment, you hear a banging on the glass.
Outside?
A donk noise. Like every few seconds, you hear a donk noise on the glass from the outside.
Oh, this is what we're gonna have to deal with now. Birds flying into windows. Ugh.
I mean, we have no curtains, so we're going to see what's there.
Yeah, and if you go and search out where this noise is coming from, you find on one of the windows there's a small hovering drone that is just banging against it, and Sam would instantly recognize this as his blood match drone.
Oh, fantastic. Is there any way to open the window?
If you go out onto the roof, you can go and collect it and bring it inside, and you're like, oh, it's been nicely fixed up. You now have a fully operational drone, and yeah, you can mark that back on your inventory list. What was it, a +2 or is it a +1? I forget.
+1.
Yeah. So you've got your +1 blood match video drone back again. So you can now have your portable camera feed. And what you find is it's been set up to kind of home on you again, whereas it had previously been kind of busted and needed fixing up. Frankie and Julie have clearly managed to get it fixed up and managed to get it to come back to you one way or another. So it can always find you wherever you are now.
This is amazing. And you know what this means? We now know how to find Frankie and Julie, because I can follow where this has been and send it back to them with a message.
Yep. I think probably the next step for you all is to, and I think because Zapp's been doing kind of the talking around this, it's probably a research role for them to find out what they can about the others. And especially now that you've got kind of a lead on Julie and Frankie, you can start, maybe we can have a assist role from Smart on this to help you get into the networks to then scan through and see what you can find around the city and in the news and whatnot.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is Zapp's opportunity to become a research gremlin and go into their dark hole.
Cyber sleuth.
Hey, on the assist, that'll be an 11.
Okay, so it's a +1. Manages to get into a different part of the networks this time. A little bit deeper than he did when he was trying to redirect some stuff. Maybe there's just so much. There's so much network noise in this building that Smart just can't really like get to grips with it too deeply. but it's something. So you get a +1 for the roll for Zapp.
Oh, Zapp doing the roll. Right.
Yeah, so Zapp for the research roll with a +1 assist.
Yeah, that's not very good. So yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay.
So that's not getting me anywhere.
You can't find anything solid, but you do come across a wacky story that you're like, this has chaotic, amazing corp, tabula rasa agents all over it. There was a massive explosion at a car depot or a car garage of some sort in the east of the city tonight. And it is getting to nighttime now. Like the sun's gone down. Like everyone would have left the offices by this point. And yeah, there was a massive explosion in the middle of the night that's been reported on. And dozens, maybe hundreds of high-end vehicles from the Stellar car dealership in the east of the city have just like set off some sort of chain of explosions, huge explosion. You're like, that seems sus, but you can't find anything specific about Judy and Frankie or any of the other members of Tabula Rasa that you previously worked with. But you know they're out there somewhere. You at least know that Frankie and Julie are out there somewhere. And potentially in the morning, you might be able to reconnect with them through, I don't know, maybe tracing back the drone or something like that. But you've got that
It's a
at
lead,
least, and
though.
you've managed to redirect some equipment of some sort to be delivered here. It's probably going to be at least tomorrow, if not the coming days, depending on supply lines and stuff. But for now, you've at least got shelter. It's not going to be a particularly comfortable night, but you can all kind of bed down, as it were, and get some privacy from the outside world. Is anyone going to be trying to do anything during the night? Sayan, you said you were going to go and snoop in the offices below, right?
Absolutely, this is a perfect time.
Okay.
Anyone else coming with me?
Can I come? I want to look for a kettle and some coffee and some tea.
I'm happy to do a snoop.
Okay.
I'll definitely have the group all get together for a group selfie.
Okay. All right, let's have the snooping, and then we'll do the selfie at the end.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's have snooping rolls from Sayan, Subject 5, and Zapp.
Snooping rolls.
So I think analysis and hunter should cover it. 15.
Okay. What is it you want to find?
So the golden thing would be a nice handy password. I mean, I don't think we really need it, but it'd be helpful. It'd be nice to have.
To what kind of person, like what kind of worker or company are you wanting the password for?
So what I really want is access to their satellite network, or even better, access to their just general telecommunications infrastructure, so we can set up an account there and just basically start broadcasting on a variety of different accounts.
Okay. What I'll say is that you managed to find, you'll end up with a +2 kind of security bonus for this. It'll be a temporary bonus. So if you roll a 10 or under with it, then it will disappear. But you'll get a temporary +2 bonus to accessing media security, I guess. And we can say it's like, yeah, you find someone has written down their password somewhere. So yeah, you've got a +2 media password now. Okay, Subject 5, you're looking for a kettle. How did your searching roll go?
I got a 7.
I think Subject 5 comes back up and says, I found a kettle, and they're holding something that is definitely not a kettle, but maybe looks like a kettle. Maybe it's like...
Coffee percler.
I was going to say, because the kettles look like that, I was going to say it was one of those bell bar type things, those kettle bars. Are they kettlebells? The weight things?
Well, Smart's going to be very happy then.
Definitely.
Yeah, like it's a bit heavy for a kettle.
Yeah.
I think it might be filled with something.
It's full of water.
Yeah. Okay, and Zapp?
I rolled a 1.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
It honestly, it's payback for all the good rolls I had in season 1. So
Okay. I think Zapp gets lost.
oh boy.
Zapp goes down and doesn't find anything interesting on the first floor, so goes down another floor and keeps on. Ends up in one of those kind of liminal spaces, like, and is just wandering corridors and labyrinthine stairwells and stuff.
Is it floor 13?
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. And I think the rest of you were like, we're on floor 70 or something, and Zapp has just gone missing, and the rest of you don't see Zapp for the rest of the night.
Oh no.
But But I'm sure she's safe in her personal private bedroom,
Yeah,
which she forbade us to go in.
One space that has 4 panels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart and Tim's, you've been up in the top floor for a while. Maybe like watching out the windows as the sun goes down and the twinkly lights of all the buildings across the city start going on. What are you two doing whilst the other 3 are searching the building elsewhere? Sorry, I said Tim's again. Constant.
No
Worries. I'll get used to this eventually.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a cool time to hang out with Smart.
Yeah, because you two have never really hung out before. You've not. Oh no, you're on the Tower of Darkness mission, and you're not seeing each other since that tower, and you're now in a new tower.
Yeah. So yeah, compliment the gains.
All right, you have supplanted Cal as my best friend.
Oh yeah, Cal.
Cal is
Cal
there,
would have
isn't he?
Cal would have left at some point. Cal has like
Okay.
a home and a family to go back to, and yeah, Constant and Smart can have their little powwow.
I suppose I've been complimented on my gains, so I'm just like striking poses and just pointing out every single muscle and how things have changed.
Like they're little friends of his, each tiny muscle.
Yeah, I feel like this would turn into very much a photo shoot of kind of like what you'd see a bunch of pictures of Smart and Constant, but we're all doing poses from like old 80s action movies. Like you stand back a little bit further and look off to the sky, and I'm going to look down like we're doing Point Break. And then we have like the back to back and like we're doing Lethal Weapon now.
I love this.
All promo shots for when we get this going. Oh,
Okay.
That's not all. Smart. Best way to make anything work is we need a cool name. If we have a base, you have a bat cave, you have a fortress of solitude. You have all these places, but what do we have here besides the top of the tower?
The only thing that's come straight to my mind, and this is awful, is I'll just be buzzing. What about the Muscle Mansion?
I love it.
We may have to shift that paradox and kind of massage those numbers, but I think it could work.
So stupid. No one's.
Why would-
This is.
How did we leave these two to decide what of our group persona is?
This is peak branding. All right, I think we need to have a photo shoot role here.
Alrighty.
So I think we'll have like an assist role from Smart and the main role from Constant.
Someone can use a drone camera as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, Constant has the handy cam as well, so
Okay.
they do their selfies on that. But when you get back all together, you can get the drone to take I don't know, maybe you'll get on the roof and do something. Like,
I have the connected lenses, so if Cyan will help me connect to the drone, then I can make sure that the selfie looks good through that.
nice. Okay, so what I'll say is you can just borrow the +2 drone, so you can get an automatic +2 assist. there.
Perfect. So I'll do connected lenses +1, drone +2, media personality +3 for a +6 to this roll, and then I don't know if Smart was able to aid.
Yeah, so Smart. Let's have the assist roll for like flexing, vibing, all that.
Yeah, sure. Flexing is still only on a learnings, but
Oh, is that only a learning? Right, okay.
but I think it's about to go up because that's a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice. Okay, flexing. Okay.
Otherwise, it would have been like the total roll is like a 24. But hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you get a +3 from the assist there as well, and Smart now has flexing as a skill.
Okay. All right. So it's three from there. I guess what to add into this, also put in my learning center of attention and
Yeah.
make sure I'm in the middle for the first time.
Okay.
No longer the second most handsome guy at the yogurt commercial. So with a +9,
Oh no. This is where a 1 comes out.
I got a 9. So we got an 18.
Okay, that's grand. Okay, so you've got some like +2 level photo branding materials now. You are action hero stars of the Muscle Mansion. And you've got some beautiful shots looking out over the city with like the skyline in your background and stuff. And I think you've maybe been like playing with the lighting in this area as well. The lighting wasn't fully installed, and you've managed to get some slow fades and stuff like that. And it looks really good.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. The darkness of the night. You got the city light up behind us. No windows really. You got the illumination on the front. It's very cool promo materials for like a pop indie band.
A cinematic panoramic sort of thing going on. Yeah, love it. Welcome to the mid-roll. I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. The keen-eyed of you out there will maybe realise that we have now already had as many episodes as we did in Season 1, but it doesn't really feel like we've gotten into the meat of the story here yet. And, well, you'd be right. We are gradually nearing the midpoint in the season, but first there's going to be a little bit more jumping around between groups and a few solo sessions too, which I really enjoyed doing. No voiceovers in this episode, but we of course always have our fantastic cast to celebrate.
Hey everybody, my name is Jeph, and I play Constant, formerly known as Tim's. I can be found online as I'm the GM of the Big Campaign podcast. You can find us on Twitter, Blue Sky Threads, pretty much anywhere, at Big Campaign Pod or Big Campaign Stories.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I play Smart Coolman. Aside from Cybertopia, I'm a little bit of an internet hermit, but you can find me occasionally posting on Blue Sky at scowney.bsky.social or my miniature painting on Instagram at scowneypaints.
Hello, I'm Vix. I play Subject 5, and you can find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube as the Counselling DM.
Hi, I'm Aidan, and I try to play Cyan. You can find my games at pix-at-flies@gmail.com. I've slowed down on game design recently, but I still love those games, so do check them out.
Hi, I'm Morgan, aka Tempest. You can find me on social media at morganjtempest.bsky.social, and you can download my games for free at morganjtempest.itch.io.
Back in one of the intro episodes of Season 2, we featured a friend of the show, Sean Rackham, as an NPC. And I know him through his work on a system called Gestalheim and podcasts of the same name. One of the shows he runs is yet another Monster of the Week actual play. Yes, I know, I love them, I can't help myself. This one is called Fictional Heroism, and is a great mix of dark humour and fantastical drama that regularly has me gasping. At some point in the future you may even hear me pop in for a quick one-shot with them too.
What if I were to tell you words were magic? That every idea, good or bad, was an entity in the human collective, awaiting their chance to become a part of the narrative that is life. And for better or for worse, these flawed individuals were the first defense against the devourers of reality. Jesselheim Productions presents Fictional Heroism, an ongoing one-shot Monster of the Week campaign where fiction becomes reality. The many teams of the library face many threats, whether it's the spawn of the lower worm. You do heal the harm, but something feels off. And you look at your paw.
Paw?
Yeah, and I think everyone else sees magic kind of runs through, heal that. And Teddy looked a little bit more like their name.
Oh.
Like the teddy bear?
The ghosts and spirits of riders too stubborn to die. It's like a more realistic teddy bear, like it has like a plastic claws, and that's where you got the scratch.
And this is supposed to be a kid's toy, and it's got sharp claws?
I swear, if you just infected me with stuffed animal-itis.
Or other horrible entities that threaten to bring the story to an end.
I think she runs and she kind of kicks up, and then you actually see her climb up on top of Sam and just kind of like kick off the top and kind of flip over, shooting a shotgun down.
I want fan art of this. So you're just Shovel Knight shotgun jumping this thing.
Yeah.
Luck. Okay, good. You win Smarter Word and aren't going to take damage from it, but you're going to take damage from something else.
And I also do 5 damage to it.
When the hell did you become Spider-Gwen that you can do all this crazy acrobatic shit?
Join our players as they navigate their way through the meta horror they live in, even as they find their own reasons to keep the story going. Fictional Heroism can be found on your pod chaser of choice and on Twitter and Blue Skies at Jesselheim Pods.
So eventually, Cyan and Subject 5 make it back up into this penthouse area, and you probably wait around for a while for Zapp, or someone's like, I don't think Zapp's coming back.
That doesn't make sense. Zapp will come back.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have anywhere else to hang out but the Muscle Mansion.
The what? The what? The what?
I will not explain myself. Oh, if at all possible with Smart, I want to make sure we're doing the M's in the photo.
Yes. So good.
That's
so good.
Okay. I definitely need to get some art made. And you got to be like proper flexing as well somehow.
Yeah.
We just kind of like bunch it.
This is so wrong and yet so wonderful.
So, is anyone going to go searching for Zapp, or are you just going to wait for them to turn up?
Subject 5 will go and have a look with the awesome searching that they did earlier.
I mean, if you are, say I might go along, but otherwise, no.
Yeah, I mean, it might occur to you all that like you've potentially lost one person. You don't want to lose more people, right?
Yeah, once Smart knows that Zapp's gone, I will 100% go help look.
I will definitely join after we've gone past the time I would expect Zapp to return with pancakes. Like this has gone.
Yeah, you guys haven't had dinner.
We ate a lot this morning.
Okay, so let's have all four of you do a searching roll, each of you individually, and we'll see how you end up. And this will tell me where you end up in the building.
This is to find Zapp. Dice, please be nice.
Searching, I think I only get a +1 to it.
18 here.
Okay.
19 actually off the camera, but there we go.
Vicky, how'd you go?
I got a double. I got 14. I doubled it.
Oi!
I got 7 last time. This time we get 14.
11.
Okay, smart.
I think the best I can get is 5.
Okay, Smart's struggling at the moment. Maybe a bit overwhelmed with everything. Maybe distracted by the ideas planted in his head by the photo shoot with Constant, but basically follows along with the others of you, and you kind of try and find the trail of Zapp. And I think after maybe an hour of looking, would Zapp be calling out? What would Zapp be doing once they get lost?
No. Okay. So Zapp has basically given up and just sat down in the hallway, and they're using their drone to search the way. So if you succeed, you succeed in like crashing into Zapp's hummingbird drone.
I think that's exactly what happens.
Coming like burrowing around a corner.
So I think, yeah, that's exactly what happens. Like, the four of you go searching through various floors, and I think there's too many floors to go floor by floor through the whole place. But you randomly pick floors, and you like try and maybe look at the names of companies that own each floor, and you're like, maybe Zapp would be attracted to that particular one. And I think Sayan sends off the blood match drone like on its own, and Tim's will be able to see through the connected lens to the blood match drone. And eventually the blood match drone finds the hummingbird drone.
Do you think they're romantically attracted to each other?
So, I mean, the drones find each other. You've only got to try and find the drone, and that's going to take you a while. Zapp, what is your connection to your hummingbird drone? Do you have
it's like a smartwatch or something, you know what I mean? It basically it's not a personal connection, it's just a device. I suppose the iconography is part of Zapp's identity, the hummingbird, the iridescence, but the drone itself is just a tool.
Okay, so you can all kind of converge on where these drones are, and Zapp probably looking very embarrassed, pretty exasperated by all of this. You meet in this liminal space at the weird back end of this skyscraper tower, and it occurs to you all that, oh, you now have like a secret stairwell entrance that you can go in and out of this place without having to use the service elevator, which is probably monitored. And so you can now ascend and descend this building as you please. It is stairs, it's not an elevator, so it's not a quick entrance, but it is an option. And I think during this journey, you find like the building canteen halfway up the building, maybe, and you can go and raid it for some food and get yourself some snacks for dinner. It's not like a proper cooked meal or anything, but you can get yourself some, probably for Smart, the energy bars and stuff. You can get supplies to get you through the night.
Pot noodles. Can we steal the microwave?
If you want to steal stuff from the canteen, let's have a stealing roll for the canteen if you want to steal anything.
Do we want to steal something?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. All right, let's
okay,
steal.
everybody roll a stealing roll. Let's have a group stealing roll.
The group that steals together. No, why?
I'm slowly but surely filtering you all into a life of crime.
I rolled an 11, and then okay. So not that I'm asking for it, but we haven't assigned me a trauma for my last. No, we didn't.
I was going to say it's something to do with getting lost. A word for getting lost easily. I don't know. Sense of direction.
Direction confused.
I think something like sense of direction could work, but I'll let you word it however you wish.
We can call it directionless. I don't know. That's maybe a bit broad.
That'll
I feel
work.
like you're going to try and use that on me. And
It's good to have them broad, really, because then they're easier to get rid of.
it's good to have them broad. Oh, well, that's true.
I mean, it could be like lost in public, like these places here that are kind of too lowbrow for you or just confusing.
Out of place. Out of place.
Out of place, yeah. Like that would apply. Like if you try to find something in a supermarket, you're like, these aisles don't make sense. Where's the person who gets the thing?
My personal assistant only shops at Whole Foods, guys.
There's something a bit like this. That's something. It's like agoraphobia or claustrophobia. It's one of those kind of things. But it's like when spaces don't make sense to you. I can't think of what the word is, but something along those lines. I'll let you word it however you wish. But it's that sort of thing, and it will apply in those sorts of situations. Okay, so Zapp, yeah, you find a microwave that you can unplug and steal. Who else is rolling for stealing? Subject 5. How do you go?
12.
Okay, you find a kettle. A real kettle this time.
Yes!
It looks suspiciously like the kettlebell that you'd picked up before, but it has
Double
a spout
check.
this time.
Okay.
Who else?
I got an 11.
What is Constant wanting to steal?
Oh God, I don't have a list. I imagine I open a fridge and I recognize a yogurt brand and I take it.
Okay, so Constant steals a bunch of yogurt. You could take a fridge. You could take like a mini fridge or something. Maybe one of those like display fridges that they have in these canteens with the glass front.
It's a construction site. I just stole someone's like cooler.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's way lighter. I'm not going to carry a fridge. I'm not fancy. Yeah,
that's
I just have
fair.
someone's cooler.
Especially
with
since you're
beers
going up
and
a whole
yogurt.
bunch of stairs. Yeah, fair.
Exactly.
Okay, Sayan.
Sayan was, I'm not sure what he was looking for. Just generally hunting around for something useful, like.
I guess he doesn't need real food.
No, exactly. Like maintenance stuff, or yeah. So, but he got a 7, so he didn't really find anything useful.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think Sayan gets distracted by things that look like food and just is eating stuff. Is Smart searching for stuff to steal?
100%. I rolled a 17. Can I steal the fridge?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. I will lift that fridge. I am humble enough to carry a fridge up as many
Walking up
stairs.
every flight of stairs.
Yeah. And carries it with no problem. But like, I'll let you have the 17 as like the transport as well. So you managed to get yourself some canteen supplies and appliances to take up to the penthouse that you've got. So you've at least got some things up there, and you can get yourself some food. All right, let's have the roll for the group selfie. Let's just have Constant do it. I think we'll have him do the whole setup for everybody.
All right. If I'm doing just my normal 6, I got a 23.
Nice. You get a really fucking good group selfie. So Sayan wants to send this signal out to the networks. What is the signal? What is it you wanting to put out into the world?
So really, I want to get around to my followers and say, no, it really is me here. And it probably won't be in the Muscle Mansion, but it'll be like in the construction setup zone round the corner.
Yeah, I guess like you could put like a geo tag or something that would place you at those coordinates, but like it could be any floor in this 70+ floor building or in like surrounding buildings or something.
I mean, it would be really nice if it was just like a place where we can access the camera feed, so we can see where they are and then just turn it off if someone we want to speak to is there, and just pop down and go and say hi.
Okay, all right. Let's have a roll from Sayan for putting their message out to the world.
Am I trying to get some assist from the people who are actually technical? I know I've got the +2 bonus.
Yeah, we can have Smart give an assist there.
Thank you, Smart.
Will this involve any form of security breaking?
Yeah, because you'll be breaking into the networks too. And you'll get the +2, or Sayan will get the +2 that they got from their password earlier.
Cool. So that'll be 12 total.
Okay, so that's a +1 from Smart, and then you get +2 from the password.
So, what my favourite role? That is, wow. Do I get a bonus for the fan base?
I don't think so, not yet.
Fine.
Once you can reconnect with them, then.
In which case, I think I get 10.
Okay, I mean that's not a complete failure. But you send your message out to the world, and you think maybe this will connect. Maybe this will convince some of them that I am alive and I'm here, and to contact me. Or
I only need one.
So it's a start.
Somewhere in the back room of like a distant server, like one light turns on.
Maybe.
Oh.
You just don't know at this point.
Oh no.